Wonder if I'll discover any rare swords.
Oh, so you are. And these would be Miss March 7th and Mr. Yang, I presume.
That's right. I'm the first one. He's the second. We're here to help.
March, try not to sound too excited. We're here for work, remember?
Oh, you're the one getting excited. My first detective case. Finally, my intelligence and wisdom have a chance to shine.
Miss March, Mr. Yang, I've been looking forward to meeting you. Make yourselves comfortable. One moment, please. Jingyan! Give me the photos!
Coming! Stop yelling! Thanks for waiting. These are the Outworld, travelers who were sighted in the location specified by the General and the Master Diviner. This was 2 days before the Ambrosial Arbor came back to life.
We'd like you to take a look. Do you recognize any of them as a threat?
Let me take a look. So these are the suspects. Uh-huh. I see. What's wrong, Mr. Yang? See anything fishy?
Who's he? I'd like to see more information on him.
Which one?
Resting? Boring.
I don't have any concrete evidence, but I think he's worth checking out.
Oh, him? I remember him. He's a traveling merchant. He trades throughout the universe. Knows a thing or two about remedial arts, too. He registered himself on the Xianzhou as...
Locha. His name is Locha.
That's right, Locha. He came to the Xianzhou with a huge box this time. Some sort of funerary contraption. It had a funny name, something to do with coughing. It was pretty conspicuous. I had to ask him about it.
A coffin. It's a tool that certain non-Xianzhou travelers seem to use in death rites. I'm guessing our guests here might recognize it.
Huh. I swear he said coughing. Anyway, we checked him out. His record on the Xianzhou is squeaky clean. As for this caffeine thing...
Coffin.
Yeah. Either way, it definitely had something to do with funerals. There are lots of travelers on the Luofu, each with their own star system and death rites. I guess that must be Locha's line of work. Is there something up with him?
Not necessarily, but I have my reasons for wanting to investigate. What was he doing in the days leading up to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection?
That's complicated. Come with me to the Foursquare Mirror. It'll be easier to explain. Exalting Sanctum is one of the Lawfu's crucial central cities. The higher-ups are very concerned about security issues here. That's why there are so many Psycranes stationed in the area. Lawcha arrived on the Lawfu a few days prior to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. Up until the day before the resurrection, there was nothing suspicious.
I figured it out! The day before the resurrection, he...
If that were the case, the Realm Keeping Commission would have arrested him by now. Why look to us for help?
Oh, yeah.
You lot are enthusiastic, I'll give you that. The reason I mentioned the day before the resurrection is because we have no idea what he did that day. The resurrection brought about unusual yin-yang phenomena that caused the entire Psycrane system to malfunction. The image data from the day of the incident is beyond restoration, and the data from that day before was badly affected. We will, in due course. But we can't be too general. Specific questions are key. Not to mention, without a clear suspicion, it would involve multiple... So, if you feel this Lawcha is suspicious in some way, make it known. Then I can arrange for his detention and interrogation.
How should I put this? He just looks kind of...
Mr. Yang, you were going off of his appearance this whole time? I thought you had some super secret thing up your sleeve. Didn't your mom ever tell you not to judge a book by its... Exactly! Huh? Well, wait, that's not the point!
Sorry. What I mean is... It's difficult to explain, but my instinct tells me this Lawcha is involved somehow. Apologies. I realize this is personal speculation.
That's all right. Instinct is an important part of any Realm Keeping Commission investigation. There are times when my gut tells me something's not right, and there's usually a reason for it. I'm with you on this one. Be that as it may, as an official, I can't go
Because if a complaint led to his dismissal, it would leave a blemish on his resume, making it difficult for him to advance his career.
No! What are you talking about? Anyway, if you want to investigate, I can grant you access to the Foursquare Mirror. Jingyan, you'll be assisting our esteemed guest.
Isn't it inappropriate for an officer of the Realm Keeping Commission to assist the public in investigating someone?
Not at all. Make sure you don't leave the commission. Just help them check the Psycrane footage. Keep me updated on progress. If you find hard evidence, I'll be there in a flash. One thing, though. Don't approach him. If you make a decision...
We're thankful that you're entrusting this to us. We'll keep it by the book.
Don't worry. The Express crew keeps its promises. We won't disappoint you.
Jingyan, over to you. I need to get going.
Understood. This might take you some time. Come and find me when you're ready.
Family matters are always tricky.
can bring up the data anytime from here. All right, follow. As official Dahao mentioned, the arbor caused unusual yin-yang phenomena, which affected the entire Cycrane system. We lost a lot of video footage, and for the image data we recovered, the timestamps are all jumbled up. Look, this is Mr. Luocha on the day prior to the resurrection.
So we have to clean up and reorder the footage ourselves?
Exactly. Thank you again for your help.
This is your forte. Over to you. That's right. And you're the sidekick.
Family matters are always tricky.
Well, what do you think? Any idea what the correct order is? Sure. Which one do you want to watch?
Family matters are always
Let me see if this order works. Luocha exits the star skiff, enters Exalting Sanctum, goes into an inn, and puts down his luggage, including the coffin. Then he goes to Spare Time Bookshop, but doesn't buy anything. Finally, he leaves and turns a corner into...
The logic in this is sound. Looks like the correct order.
Nice work indeed. Your sidekick to a genius. Where does this corner lead to?
I checked the map and found a gate in this open area. Look, there's a small dock on the other side. He may have left on a star skip.
Why would he leave Exalting Sanctum via a secluded dock? That's so suspicious.
I don't think Mr. Luocha could have departed from there. The dock you're referring to is Yunsho Crag 999. It belongs to the seat of divine foresight. It's only used during invasions. That's why that gate is almost always locked. As far as I know, it's been locked for centuries and only gets opened for occasional inspections.
The key question is, when did he leave?
tricky.
There's only one gate in this area, at least on the map. Miss Jingyan, does the remaining footage show anyone else entering or leaving this place?
I can find out, but you'll have to wait a while. Most of the footage was lost, but at least there was a whole day of recording. There's a lot that needs checking and confirming first.
Understood.
Thanks so much. We'll be waiting. Patiently.
Your assistance in this matter is what requires gratitude. I'll get... Thanks for waiting. I checked all of the footage we have of the open area. I say all. A lot of it was lost.
Are the corrupted parts recoverable? Can we use the same methods again?
For some of them, maybe. But I can't guarantee anything. I'll do my...
Thank you. Did you find anything in the remaining footage worth paying attention to?
Only that someone left the area through that exit around 2 hours after Luocha's appearance here. Luocha's nowhere to be seen.
Huh?
Family matters are always
Shush! You're being annoying! I'm not kidding! This is straight out of the book!
Now that you mention...
I'm not sure I follow.
The angler's origin story, of course! He's a healer from the Alchemy Commission who gets on the wrong side of a mysterious organization called the Tea Society. 2 agents in dark clothing wait for him to be alone and then poison him. The drug has the same de-aging effect as the Vidyadhara's hatching rebirth. The angler gets younger and turns back into a child. From there on out, the angler pursues... It wouldn't. In the book, the drug only de-ages the body. It can't repair damage to the soul.
Hatching rebirths are specific to the Vidyadhara. Can humans all...
It's just a novel. Who knows if something like that could happen in reality? I thought of it...
Sufang, the author, was a medical assistant in the Alchemy Commission. The medical principles of the novel...
True. If someone from the Alchemy Commission was suggesting it could be done, then there's always a
So, March, what you mean is, the 2 people in dark clothing are Tea Society agents, and the child is a de-aged Lorcha?
What if a crazy angler mystery fan decided to commit a copycat crime? Lorcha gets turned into a child, then follows a mysterious
The child in the footage has...
Yeah!
Hold your horses, everyone. I recognize this child now. That's Yinshu, the young shopkeeper at...
Too bad, March. No de-aging, no angler.
No, this is completely...
The Cycranes weren't able to get a clear look at the 2 people in dark clothing. Let's ask Inshu.
I'll keep trying to recover the lost footage. I'll contact you if there's a breakthrough.
All right, let's go! Time to interview the witness!
Drop by the Realm Keeping Commission if you need it.
I don't see the shopkeeper. Let's look for...
Business hours aren't over yet. She should be nearby. You 2 go ahead. I'll wait here in case she...
Okay, let's go.
Wait, so you're still reading traditional literature?
So she asked someone to look after the shop for her. But... looks like Yinshu is in... Huh? A supernatural tales anthology? Sounds like a good bedtime read. Might stop me daring to run to the bathroom at night, though. A new edition after so many years? Looks like I made the right choice coming to the Lawfu. As soon as we've cracked this case, I'm getting myself a copy. Su Fong is the greatest.
You 2 go ahead. I'll wait here. The Xianzhou has some interesting literature. I'd like to get better.
We'll be back soon. Don't get too comfortable.
Wait, so you're still reading traditional literature? Move on already! Web novels?
Hey, mister! Are you manning the counter for the young shopkeeper?
Huh? Young shopkeeper? You mean Young Shu? Yeah, I am. Something wrong?
Can you please...
Why should
because we're asking...
I can tell you.
Pay you? What is this?
Come on. No one ever tell you that information?
This guy doesn't seem like the negotiable.
Oh, you dare threaten me?
The question is, do you know who we are?
The Express Crew. Never heard of you. Dang it! Am I in trouble? Ugh, better to live and find another day. Ugh, forget it. I'm not stooping to your level. Inchu said she had a voucher for a food stall over in Exalting Sanctum. She wanted to use it before it expired. You know, she's not been gone long. Probably finishing up her food right now.
About time you saw the light. Are you Yinshu? The shopkeeper at Spare Time Bookshop? There's something we want to talk to you about. Yeah, that's me. Can I help you? You're heading back to the store, right? Let's walk and talk. I'll tell you all about it on the way. Oh, okay. Let's go. That footage, I remember that day. After I closed up the store, I walked around for a while. I was looking for a place to read. I found that empty area. It seemed like a good reading spot at first, but then I noticed two people dressed in dark clothing, and a blonde outworlder hanging around. Something didn't feel right. So I left. Those two people left the same way I did. So you just happened to be going the same way. Did you see what the outworlder was doing? Sorry. I was only trying to find a place to read. All I remember is the two people in dark clothing. They smell pretty bad. I guess that's not much of a clue. Sorry I can't give you any useful information.
On the contrary, any information you can give is valuable. Thank you very much. Still, according to the Crane recordings, Locha's final stop before heading towards the open area was your store.
My store? Spare Time Bookshop? You're sure he came to... Oh, that's right. I remember now, he did pay a visit. Oh, how could I forget? He came in, looked at a few titles, and then handed one to me. An old paperback. Everything seemed normal, but after paying for it, he immediately tore off the title page. I was shocked, but he was grinning ear to ear. So after that, he just left the book on the counter and went on his way. I can't believe I'd forget something like that. I guess the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection the day after pushed everything else to the back of my mind.
So, what was the
The Angler Mystery. I was wondering what to do about it. I can't sell a book without a title page. But since you asked about it, here, you can have it. Mr. Yang's instinct was right all along. Locha is a villain. How could he do this? Tearing up a book as well written as the Angler Mystery. Unacceptable.
Calm down a moment, you two. I don't think Locha has anything against the book. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're forgetting that the Realm Keeping Commission was initially investigating whether someone brought a dangerous object onto the Lawfu. The How and the others are probably not aware of what that dangerous object might be. But we know for a fact that it's the Stellaron. I think that by removing the page, Locha may have...
I don't understand. What does tearing out a page have to do with the Stellaron? Are you following Mr. Yang?
That's all right. This is a bit of a conjectural leap. What I'm trying to say is, I think Locha may have friends on the Lawfu, and they're using the title page to communicate.
That makes him even worse! How dare he use a book that praises justice for his evil plans?
I'm afraid evil plans are still within the realm of speculation at this stage. We have no way of knowing exactly what he did because the Crane data was lost.
So, is this a dead end?
Web novels are the way forward.
That's more like it. New clues always turn up in the nick of time.
So, we now know what time Luocha left the open area.
Nice! You found
Yes. According to the Crane recordings, he left the area 2 hours.
Strange. Why spend 2 hours in such a confined area? He must have been up to... I'm gonna stop you right there. Refined wardrobe, elegant bearing. He may be a villain, but he doesn't look like someone who'd give up on finding a bathroom, even in an emergency. It's a shame no side cranes are installed in that area. We still have no idea what he was up to. This Luocha is getting more suspicious by the minute. Psst. I know Mr. Yang never wears his heart on his sleeve, but do you get the feeling he's a little... restless?
Remember, we're talking about different worlds here. However, I can't deny I'm a little worried that what happened to my home world could befall this place too.
How does he always hear?
Well, I'm afraid I have some other business to attend to. Let me know if you need anything. You know how to reach me.
Thanks for the help, Miss Ching.
So, what did Luocha get up to during those missing 2 hours?
I think it's high time Detective...
Oh? And what do you have in mind, Detective? Fieldwork?
That won't be necessary, Mr. Yang. As the angler once said, a true detective operates as effectively from their armchair as from the scene of the crime. It's too early to start field work. We must wait until my deduction is complete. Then when we arrive at the scene, you'll see that the facts match my theory to a T.
Well, seeing as you're so confident, let's give your idea a try.
Yay! Mr. Yang is the best! Ready? I'm gonna start. Okay, here we go. Explaining a theory in front of everyone is more nerve-wracking than I expected. Right. I'll be using the angler's deductive method. Reconstruct what happened from the bad guy's perspective.
And now I'm Luocha.
Quit messing around. I'm thinking. Oh, almost forgot about that title page. He took it with him, so it must have had some significance. Next up, I need to have a look at that map, Mr. Yang. He must have gone through that gate up ahead. No way he would have stayed put in such a small area for 2 hours.
But Miss Jingyan mentioned that gate is a military asset. It's locked all year round.
You think that would stop the likes of Luocha? What kind of Stellaron smuggler would he be if he couldn't get past a door?
You think a lock like this can stop a girl like me?
Fine, I'll be me. You guys will have to imagine his lines instead.
Such a rudimentary lock. Easy pickings.
Even if Luocha was able to unlock the door, what was his goal?
His villain friends must have been waiting on the other side to buy the Stellaron. He went to meet them.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, something's not right. Why would they rendezvous at a military airfield?
Because, well, we're too law-abiding to understand bad guy logic.
Hiding in plain sight, perhaps.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on. This would have been too quick a route.
And what's wrong with a quick route?
Ahem. What's wrong with the quick route, Mr. Yang?
We're trying to uncover what Law Cha did during those 2 hours. But even if he repeated this route 20 times, it wouldn't have taken him that long.
Ah, true. He must have had a tougher journey than I imagined.
You look like a tasty morsel. Those who dare to enter here must face a delicious fate.
Your eyes are bigger than your stomach, foul villain. Have at you!
Why is the...
You know, just a little dramatic effect.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz.
How many can blade and fly?
Nothing
This
major.
ends here.
More enemies. Time for a buzz.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Time for swordplay. Strike with heart. Practice is over. Swords descend.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Let's wait.
Repay!
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz.
Let's settle this.
Blade and fly.
This ends here. In the name of Lend, a will forged in ice never falters!
More enemies. Time for a buzz.
Let's settle this.
A one-time enemy.
Eternal sleep is the
Dead return!
How many can you block? Strike with heart. Ow.
Is that all?
Can I have fun? Time for a buzz.
Time for sword blade and flight.
Let's wait and see.
Repay!
Time for a buzz.
Let's settle this.
Strike with heart. Practice is over. Swords descend.
Hope you're prepared.
Nothing major.
Time for a buzz.
A one-time enemy. Blade and flight.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
Time for a buzz.
Let's settle.
How many can you block? Strike with heart.
This ends here.
Can I have fun?
What are all these enemies doing on the Luofu?
It's because... because...
March, you don't have to add in combat scenes while you're figuring out where to take the story. We can wait. Monster layers in black market spaces, I doubt the Lawfu has any of that. At least I doubt things of that nature existed before the Ambrosial Arbor.
Is it really so far-fetched? We're already assuming that Luocha came here to sell the Stellaron to a bunch of cutthroats. May as well throw in some monsters here and there. It's more fun this way. Anyway, it's not like we're gonna be able to conjure up exactly what Luocha ran into. Why not use our own interpretation to bridge the gap?
I suppose that makes some kind of sense. I try to go with the flow.
I didn't expect this place to be so treacherous. I'll need to be on my guard going forward. I wonder, just who is the buyer interested in the Stellaron? The buyer is waiting there. Time to head over.
Plausible. Looking at the map, this...
They wouldn't have met up at the dock. It's too open.
Stop right there. State your business.
No, that's Puar, the Tea Society's gatekeeper.
Isn't Puar a type of tea?
That's right! He's a member of the Tea Society, so naturally he chose a type of tea as his alias.
Hey, I'm talking to you. What's your business here? Can you tell him to be less aggressive?
Oh, sure.
Excuse me, sir. May I ask whether you're here on business, or... Never mind.
I have a delivery for your boss. I need to give it to him in person. If you could let him know I'm here.
Delivery? Ah, yes, the delivery. The boss is waiting for you. I'm afraid I'll need to see some ID.
I wonder if Luocha has something prepared for this moment.
That's the code. So you're the one. Wait here a moment. I'll call the boss right away.
Take your time.
Puar takes the page and goes to find the boss. Before long, Luocha sees an imposing figure.
Boss, this is the one. He brought the delivery.
I'll be the judge of that.
I couldn't think of anyone else to be Mr. Yang's boss.
This is our boss, Startaro Bubble. Let's see this delivery, and make it snappy.
So what? This is the Tea Society, remember?
Not before I see the money. I'm sure you understand the rules of such a transaction.
Save it. Show us the goods first.
Easy now. The item in question is extremely dangerous. It's understandable that our friend here wants to take extra precautions.
I'm not sure Pom Pom is the best casting choice for a gang boss.
It kinda works, right?
Puar, give him the money. Happy now? Ready to hand it over?
Be careful. Dangerous is an understatement with this item. I'll take my leave.
Yes, you will. Permanently. Puar, get rid of him.
Oh, this was all going so swimmingly.
Selling a dangerous item to me makes you my accomplice. And I've got too many of those to keep our little secret safe.
When it comes to minor details, March can be very logical. As for the rest of the story, speaking of which, when did I turn into an Arumaton?
That's Puar's little secret. He transforms into an Arumaton in dire situations.
Okay.
Huh. And there I was, thinking you gangsters still had some decorum.
Trickier to crack. Time for a buzz.
Bladed flight!
Isn't that all? Nothing major.
In the name of Lend, a will forged in ice never falters!
Can I have fun this time?
Strike with heart! Swords descend!
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return!
Time for a buzz.
Time for sword
This
play!
combat needs This is double speed.
A one-time and bladed flight!
Time for a buzz.
I'll see you all.
Can I have fun this
In
time?
the name of Lenda, a will forged in ice never falters!
Is that all? Nothing major.
How many can you block? Strike with heart!
Darn it! This isn't over!
Fights like these don't go unnoticed in Exalting Sanctum. Cloud Knights could show up at any minute. Better get going.
And so Luocha has to make a break for it. But where to? Let me have a look at the map. Aha! Gotcha!
The wind?
Let's wait. Repay!
More enemies.
A one-time enemy!
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Time for sword play! Bladed flight!
Can I have fun this time?
Practice is over! Swords descend!
More enemies.
That was...
Let's wait. Let's see. Repay!
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz.
Let's settle this.
A one-time enemy! Bladed flight!
This ends here.
Time for a buzz.
You chose.
Time for strike with heart!
You took the bait.
Halt! Who goes there?
Uh-oh, his only escape is...
Climb aboard, Luocha. Time to get out of here.
So Luocha hopped on a star skiff and fled with the help of his accomplice. And that, ladies and gents, is the truth behind Luocha's disappearance.
So, who was pilot?
I'm not sure either. The pilot didn't show themselves, so let's just assume it was her. Too many faces, too small a budget. Maybe next time.
March, as much as I enjoyed your deduction, I do. For example, if Law Cha took flight from the dock, how could he appear in side crane footage? Also, the dock is a military installation. The Cloud Knights would be on the scene at the slightest disturbance. How did so many monsters show up without warning? Last but not least, even if Law Cha did encounter all of the troubles you described, it wouldn't have taken him 2 hours to...
You're right, Mr. Yang. You know what? Time for some field work. Maybe the answers to our questions are waiting for us at the scene.
That might be the best approach. Let's go.
Drop by the Realm Keeping Commission if you need help.
Excuse me, officer. We're looking for someone.
He's got blonde hair, and judging by the way he's dressed, I'd...
An outworlder with blonde hair. Could it be? May I ask?
He saved our life.
Since when did we start...
Back in?
Excuse me, gentlemen. Would this blonde-haired, life-saving outworlder bear any resemblance to our suspect here?
Oh, that's him!
Mr. Locha, he rescued both of us.
Can I ask when this rescue occurred?
It was the day before the Ambrosial Arbor came back to life.
We were planning to thank him properly, but in the aftermath of the Arbor incident, we never had the time.
Are you two... the people in dark clothing? What's with the wardrobe?
Dark clothing? Ah, I know what you're talking about. What a pair of clowns we are. Dark clothing.
We fell into a ditch.
Wait, what?
There we were, looking for a spot to practice our new routine. We found a place, eventually. A little dilapidated, but nice and quiet. Shame about the giant ditch.
I lost my footing and slipped right in. My associate here, Fourth, yelled after me, "Don't panic! Fourth's got your back!" 2 seconds later, he landed on my back.
Unfortunately, the ditch was connected to a sewer outlet. We were covered head to toe in... Anyway, I assume that's why you thought we had dark clothing on. A dignified story, I'm sure.
No wonder Yinshu said she had to cover her nose.
Anyway, thankfully, Mr. Lorcha was passing by and dragged us back to dry land. It took all his strength, I'll wager. A thousand thanks, kind stranger. Without your bravery, we'd never have gotten out of that ditch alive.
No, sir. That if you ever need anything, and it's within our power to help, you can count on...
Even it's beyond our power to...
That's too kind of you. It was nothing, really.
Nonsense!
Don't worry about it. You should head back home now. Take care.
No! We can't thank you enough.
Oh, one moment, both of you. That sewage could well contain harmful compounds. I'm something of a doctor. Let me give you a prescription. Make sure to use the medicine and get some good rest. There you go.
I don't know what to say. Sorry to trouble you. We'll take our leave now.
Be careful on the back. Wouldn't want to find ourselves in another ditch now, would we?
Here. That's the prescription he...
A paper flower? It's beautiful. Did Luocha make this?
That's right. He wrote down the prescription.
A man of romantic sensibilities, one
The paper looks
Of course. We don't...
we were planning on handing it over to the Realm Keeping Commission.
We can take it off you.
Let me see.
What is it?
It's the title page of the prescription's on this side, but on the back there's... sadly, take a look yourself. The immortal spoiler? Some people just want to watch the world burn.
I'm starting to think the Locha we envision doesn't square with a real one. Would a villain do a good...
So he paid for the book and tore off the title page. He must be a fan of this book too. I knew Angler Mystery fans couldn't be bad.
I must thank Don Hung for his invitation. This journey upon the Astral Express has been well worth my while. Interstellar warp jumps with merchants are often dull and rarely ever feel like an actual journey.
The Astral Express. The Cloudstrider really was an...
Oh, forgive me. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm an interstellar merchant. My Xianzhou registered name is Luocha. I met an acquaintance of yours several days ago named Don Hung. He invited me to board the Express, should I have the time.
Astounding. The retro design of this locomotive, the comfort of its cabins.
If only our own spacecraft could be modified in such a way. Now that would be something. But on a merchant ship, load, security, and sterilization take precedence over creature comforts. What I mean to say is, comfort comes second to business. We generally use the company's mass-produced transport ships. Such a train can be likened to a solitary candle in the darkness of night. One may peer upon civilizations where strife, hardship, desperation, and sorrow exist seemingly in a separate...
Do you want to enter the forgotten?
We need a strategy.
Found. Time to get vigilant!
Oh, let's see. The redemption.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Let's go. It'll take more than that. For your sins.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. Let's be friends. Yeah! This fight is fun!
Rules are made to be broken.
Never forgive. Retribution. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Much better.
Oh, let's see. Welcome, customers. Yeah! Naughty child. Nap time. Scared ya?
Let's make it quick. For your just a scratch.
Everything's ridiculous. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Execute the judgment. go. Rules are made to be broken.
Let's be friends.
Just a little something. Think nothing.
Much better.
No manners, huh? Oh, let's see.
The redemption. Prayers won't help Let's make it quick. Rules are made to be broken.
Who invited you? Everything is ridiculous. Stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Time for a shot. Now.
Never forget.
Welcome, customers.
Victory means preparation.
Cool it.
Keep at it.
Found.
Time to get vigilant.
Oh, let's see.
Let's be friends. 1,000 wonders to fight is fun.
Rules are made to be broken. Let's go.
Welcome, customers.
On my mark. Not a step back.
Naughty child. Now.
This is our chance.
Oh, let's see. Everything is ridiculous. Stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Let's be friends.
Just a little something. Think nothing.
Welcome, customers.
Let's make it quick.
No manners, huh?
Just a scratch.
Oh, let's be friends.
Now.
Rules are made to be broken.
Who invited you? Huh?
Stay close. Here stands the Silvermane Guard.
Welcome, customers. Can we talk?
Time for a shot. Just a little something. Think nothing.
Much better.
Oh, let's see. Everything is ridiculous. Stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
1,000 wonders to ring. Fight is fun.
Let's go.
Seize the moment.
No man.
Naughty nap time.
Let's be friends.
Rules are made to be broken.
I'm with you. Seize the initiative.
Shift the balance.
One.
Trickier to crack.
Time for a buzz.
Is that all? Merciful madness.
Bladed flight.
This
combat needs up. This is double speed. When they keep quiet. Strike with heart. Practice is over. Swords descend. More enemies. Time for a buzz.
This ends here.
Wait for that. Bladed flash. Nice. Shift the back. Let's do it again
Seize
when
the
you're leveled
initiative.
up. 100.
In the name of Lend, a will forged in ice never falters!
Trickier to crack. Time for a buzz. Choose one strike. Freeze and victory! Time for sword This combat needs up. This is double speed. Strike with heart.
Is that all? Hope you're prepared.
Can I have fun this time? Wait for the tiles. Bladed flight. More enemies. Time for a buzz.
In the name of Lend, a will forged in ice never falters!
This combat needs up. This is double speed.
This ends here.
Strike with heart. Practice is over. Swords descend. Can I have fun this time for a buzz? Time for a buzz. When they keep quiet, this combat needs. This is double speed. Time to log off. I mean... "100% break." everything okay? Huh? Why is D-Ting talking to you? I should be the one getting messages from cute little animals. I think I'm a better fit, that's all. Never mind. No need to get offended. The first time we met D-Ting was during the Kafka hunt. I could tell there was a mysterious connection between us. Whenever he barked, I understood what he wanted. Take the message he sent you. Woof, 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 woof. Meaning, hello, dear. I found a strange thing at the port of Cloudford. You may want to come and have a look for yourself. Hey, enough with the passive aggression. The simple truth of the matter is that I can understand. So what did D-Ting find at the port? Come on, let's go check it out. Little D-Ting says he's been dutifully searching for clues all over the Xianzhou. He notified us as soon as he found something strange. So what does he want us to take a look at?
Xiang, retainer to General Jing Yuan. I'm in active pursuit of a fugitive. The situation is unpredictable and developing rapidly, so I've planted this jade tracer to record my whereabouts. In case I lose contact, if anyone finds this tracer, please take it to the seat of divine foresight, so the Cloud Knights have the necessary intel to act swiftly.
So it's a recording device. D-Ting must have heard its signal and called us over here to investigate. He looks about 8 or 9 years old, and he's already the General's retainer? The Xianzhou really does have some child prodigies. Given everything that's been happening on the Xianzhou recently, I reckon the only fugitive worthy of a retainer's attention would be a Stellaron hunter. I wonder...
Blade tracking entry. Traces run cold at Starskiff Haven. I'll have to ask the Cloud Knights in the area if they saw anything. Captain, could you...
Yanqing? Why are you all the way out here on the front lines? Shouldn't you be back at the seat of divine foresight?
The General already has a lot on his plate. As his retainer, it's my duty to share the burden. Nothing new to report, I assume?
Correct. After this Blade escaped from the shackling prison, he disappeared into thin air. I wonder if he's even still on the ship.
Or perhaps he had no intention of escaping in the first...
What foul demons found their way across the stars to wreak havoc on the Luofu?
That's why I'm here, to help the General eliminate those demons.
Is that so? I didn't receive any orders from the General.
This is a covert operation.
Then shall we dispatch a few knights for this operation of yours?
I appreciate the gesture, but the fewer people who know about a covert operation, the better. Making a big show of it will only scare the snake deeper into the grass. A good hunter must operate alone. Dispatch a few knights? How incapable does he think I am? I might be young now, but just you wait. the side crane hadn't been damaged, we could have extracted some footage. That's no longer an option. The perimeter is well guarded, but there are no traces of the fugitive passing through. It seems he has no intention of leaving the Luofu for the time being. The Master Diviner is always boasting about her foresight. Didn't manage to foresee this disaster, did she? The Skyfaring Commission really made a mess of this. Who knows if starskips are blocked from entering or exiting. There's no way the fugitive got through. But if he fled toward the interior of the ship, it'll be hard to track him down over such a vast area. A fugitive would still have to rely on starskips to... If we start by investigating the starskip he stole, guess it's back to the docks again. Looks like the influence of the Stellaron spirits is growing.
More enemies. Time for a fun.
A one-time enemy strike with heart.
In the name of Lend, a will forged in ice never falters!
Can I have fun this time? Time for a fun.
How many can you block?
More. Time for a fun.
Bladed flight!
Playing dead? What a childish trick.
Time for a fun.
Strike with heart! Let's be friends.
Time for a fun.
Time for swordplay.
What's this? This kind of wound is not the work of a cloud. The best prey is one that leaves trace. Here, Duting. Let's follow the scent. Civilians are still getting attacked? Where are the Cloud Knights? Hey, don't panic! I'll get you out!
Time for a fun.
A one-time enemy. Bladed flight! Seize the moment.
Hope you're prepared. In the name of Lend, a will forged in ice never falters!
Practice is over. Swords descend!
This combat needs This is double speed. Can I have fun this time? Time for a fun.
A one-time enemy. Strike with heart.
Time for a fun.
This ends here.
Huh? They were on their feet a second ago.
Thank you for your assistance, young man.
Just doing my job. The port has been sealed off. Why are you here alone?
I came with a merchant ship. The shadows of old friends have returned to my thoughts of late. I came to reunite with them and relive old times. Who would have imagined the Luofu could become such a dangerous place?
You chose a bad time to visit, I'm afraid. There's been an incident. It won't take long for the General to fix it, though. This place isn't safe. We should head to the nearest Cloud Knight garrison. By the way, did you see a man with long hair and black clothes around here? You can't see? Apologies. I thought... My name is Yun Qing. I'm registered with the Cloud Knights. And your name is?
Jing Liu.
Nice to meet you. Miss Jing Liu? Allow me to lead the way. We might have to take a bit of a detour, but I promise to get you to the Cloud Knight safely.
Where exactly are we headed, young man?
To the docks. Don't worry, you'll be safe. So, are you from one of the other Xianzhou ships? The Yaoqiang? The Fanghu?
I'm from the Xiangcheng.
The Songcheng? There's a ship called the Songcheng? Why haven't I heard of it? Miss Jing Liu, how long has it been since you last said—
Are you always this talkative?
Just making conversation. I wanted you to know I was still here. Let's get going, miss.
Where do we go from here?
Shh, quiet. We've got trouble to deal with. Wait here a moment, miss. I'll be right back. Who are you, and what are you doing here?
You've come at the perfect time, little one. You can use your blood to irrigate the celestial traces.
Little one! This little one is about to teach you a big lesson.
Fight is fun!
Practice is over. Swords descend! Where did these guys come from? Huh, the General was right. There's a... You saw that?
I heard it. A sword whistles through the air and rings out upon contacting the enemy. Whilst invisible to the eye, such signals reveal the quality of one's swordplay. As a musician listens to the notes of a song, so a poet listens to its rhyme. And in the flow of combat, a skilled swordmaster delivers both with their blade. I'll wager the Cloud Knights capable of wielding 6 flying swords at a time. Number few, indeed.
Thanks, miss.
However, your zealousness inhibits your ability to hide your line of attack. Which causes your sword's song.
I guess the connection between music and swordplay is real after all. The General told me something similar. He said my swordplay was too proud and angular. He said it lacked the maturity required to win the title.
Sword champion. If I recall correctly, that title is bestowed on one who reaches the pinnacle of swordsmanship in the Cloud Knights. But that was a long time ago.
Right! Ever since the sedition of Imbibitor Lunae, the title of Sword Champion has gone unclaimed. But once everything settles down and the combat art ceremony returns, it's a title I'm determined to win.
The Cloud Knights have many martial arts traditions. Who was it that instructed you in—
I see you're no stranger to the art. I won't keep you in suspense. My master is none other than General Jing Yuan of the Luofu.
General?
I know you haven't visited for a long time, but surely you've heard of General Jing Yuan. He says he has no affinity with the sword, that his skills are getting rusty. Well, if that's true, I never noticed from his training. All right, the coast is clear. Let's keep moving. The Starskiff voyage log can be accessed through the dock navigator array. Active Starskiff. This one goes past the Divination Commission and the art. Well, my work here is finished. Now to make sure you get to a safe destination.
Given the present circumstances, Cloud Knight Garrison probably...
Correct. So we're not going there. I'm taking you to the shackling prison. Safe, well-guarded, plenty of food, and a place to sleep.
Young man, if you wish to apprehend someone, shouldn't you have a reason?
Suspicious behavior and half-truths. Those alone are reason enough. You think you can fool me just because I'm a child? A sealed-off port with a stranded passenger? Unlikely. Not to mention you walking the whole way here without so much as a stumble. You can see as well as I can. The biggest giveaway was your comment about my swordplay. Correctly guessing the number of swords from the sound alone? You'd have to be more than human. You're not blind at all, are you?
I never claimed to be. You came up with that yourself. Fear not, young man. I hold no grievance against you, and have never held ill intent towards the Xianzhou. The black veil covering my eyes is merely proof of my resolve to never look back, to never fall again into Mara and destruction. I came here to catch one person. It's quite fortunate that our paths have crossed.
The one you're looking for. Is it Blade?
He goes by Blade nowadays. A fitting name for someone who dedicated his mind and body to the ways of the sword. Take me to him, young man. You are no match for me, and therefore, no match for Blade either. Let me accompany you. There is no need to throw your life away.
We've not even drawn swords yet, and you declare yourself the winner? Let me offer you a word of advice. Don't underestimate me.
I was hoping to avoid a conflict with the Cloud Knights. Let's have ourselves a little contest. We can use the abominations that have infested the Luofu as target practice, and see whose sword can slay more and slay faster.
And if I win?
Then I will obediently follow you to the shackling prison and receive whatever judgment awaits me there. Don't worry, I'll keep my end of the bargain. But if I win, you have to share Blade's whereabouts with me. Fair enough?
A Cloud Knight never gambles with official business. But in any case, you won't beat me.
I admire your confidence. But what was it you said earlier about declaring a winner before swords were drawn? It would seem we've cleared every abomination from the area. Let's find another location and continue our contest. May the best swordmaster win. This place is brimming with Mara, the perfect environment for honing one's skills. Surely slaying abominations doesn't count as gambling with official business?
How do we tell who's won?
We go from here to the end of the path without leaving a speck of abomination behind.
Deal.
Lead the way.
What if you're just using this as a
Jing Yuan trained you, all right?
me what you got.
Time for a buzz.
Time for swordplay. Strike with heart.
In the name of Lenda, a will forged in ice never falters!
Can I have fun this time?
How many can you blade and slice? Strike with heart.
This ends here.
Time for sword blade and slice. Practice is over. Swords descend.
Can we talk?
Where did she go? I didn't even see you overtake me.
Too slow, young man.
But how is that possible?
What kept you this time? You'll need to work harder. Otherwise, you won't even catch me in a star skip. I haven't had this much fun in a long time. A long time has passed since I wielded this sword. The heat of combat nearly cast me into the darkness. Come, young man. I'll let you finish up. I'll let you make 3 moves. Draw your sword. Don't you know it's rude to keep an elder waiting? Hesitant, weak. What happened to that confidence of yours? My turn. Once you draw your sword, you must strike down your adversary in one blow without turning back. Nguyen taught you how to slay abominations. But did he ever teach you how to deal with the Mara struck? The answer is, there is no difference. The sword pierces the body and severs its life. If this sword came for your throat, would you be able to deflect?
Enough! Blade and slice!
Your final move was the only one that didn't disappoint.
I lost?
Our contest has not yet come to a conclusion. For I have yet to make my final move. And the field has no opponent. Unsheathing this sword without merit is to blaspheme the divine will of the Rainbow Arbiter. And invite calamity.
You...
Even with your strength, if you were to cross paths with Blade, it would mean death for you. I can give you a more dignified end than dying at his hands. To die as a swordmaster, having witnessed the perfection of my technique, refined 1,000 times over. What say you to that? You have courage. corrupted it? I'll take those records you found. Thank you, young man. That move was a token of my appreciation. We were fated to meet this day, and in days to come.
This mysterious woman also wants to find the whereabouts of Blade. No matter what she wants to do with the fugitive, I have to pick up the...
And that's the end? There's nothing else in the operation? That Jing Liu seems pretty dangerous. Shouldn't we hand this over to Qing Yuan as soon as possible?
Time to log off. I mean, head back.
Without a doubt. This Jade Tracer belongs to Yangqing. You already accessed the recordings?
She accidentally pressed a button.
No harm done. She was my mentor and my superior when I was a member of the Cloud Knights. However, she left the Xianzhou a long time ago. If you see her, be sure to keep your distance. He took on the charge of pursuing a major criminal. It is not my place to impede him for fear of his well-being. That is the nature of the Cloud Knights, and I do have confidence in him, though. Forgive me, but I cannot disclose this information. Thank you again for your help, friends from the Express. The situation remains unpredictable. I hope to be able to drink and talk freely with you once again, when everything is settled.
Household registration always takes forever.
Yes, you have extraordinary skills, and you earned her trust when you rescued her. If I had more people, I wouldn't have to ask for external help, but as things stand, here's the situation. Lady Bailu, the Videodora Dragon Lady, has escaped from the Alchemy Commission again. I say again because the Realm Keeping Commission has seen more than a few of her bad-tempered escapes. This must be your first time on the Xianzhou. It's a long story. Their bloodline is different from us Xianzhou natives. The Videodora are born with great vitality. A gift, that's all you need to know. A Dragon Lady isn't an official position. The Videodora High Elder, on the other hand, is a position similar to a chief. It's been passed down from generation to generation. But only the Videodora that possess draconic features, and Miss Bailu is the Videodora's future High Elder on the loft. The rumor has always been that she can heal the wounded merely by touching them and shedding tears. She also studied medicine in the Alchemy Commission. That's why her other title is healer. Not imprisoned, exactly. Vidyadhara customs are somewhat different from Xianzhou native customs. Miss Bailu has incredible talents and is next in line to rule over the Vidyadhara. It's normal that her people would want to keep a close eye on her. However, she also has somewhat of a free spirit. It used to be the duty of the Realm Keeping Commission to go after her and take her back to the Alchemy Commission. But this time is different. Because of the Stellaron crisis, we're constantly short of I don't know if you heard. Someone locked down the delves connected to the Alchemy Commission. Now nobody can get in or out. It's completely cut off. Something very fishy is going on. That's what I want to know. I guess she sneaked out before the delves were locked down. She might even... those doctors came from apothecaries and other delves. I'd like you to help with two things. First, find the Dragon Lady and take care of her until the Alchemy Commission delves are reopened. Don't. The second thing might be a bit hard to understand. I want you to stop her from treating the Marist. Like I said, we don't have enough people. The Dragon Lady is smart. If we try to keep her in the Realm Keeping Commission Chancery, she'll sneak out the first. Besides, it isn't a crime for her to run away from her residence. And even if it were, given her status, we couldn't exactly stick her in jail and throw away the key. Being stricken with Mara isn't like catching a curable disease. Take you short life species as an example. Do you consider aging can be slowed, but it's still unavoidable? Just like being stricken with Mara for the people of the Xianzhou. Unfortunately, becoming Mara-struck is more terrifying than death. It's an inevitable curse in the blood of Xianzhou natives. The Xianzhou has long had other methods. When Mara is about to strike, the Spiritfarers and judges of the Ten Lords Commission promptly take the afflicted away. Mara is scary, but it won't cause any harm if you have it under control. We have the Realm Keeping Commission and Cloud Knights here in Exalting Sanctum. More than enough to handle any... However, the Dragon Lady's Mara suppression could lead to Mara-struck falling under the Ten Lords Commission's radar. If we let her carry on, we'll have Mara-struck. Seeing as we're already dealing with one crisis, we need to be extra vigilant when dealing with the Mara-struck. You're the distinguished guest of General Jing Yuan and Diviner Fu Shen. As such, you'll also have the full trust of the Realm Keeping. Oh, one more thing. There's a lot of suspicion surrounding the Alchemy Commission these days. If you discover someone from the Commission on the hunt for the Dragon Lady... there's no other way. The Realm Keeping Commission will pay you handsomely for your help.
Household register.
Drop by the Realm Keeping Commission if you need.
Culture.
Lady Bailu, I told you to follow my plan. You draw attention when you use your powers, and we still have to take care of the matter at hand.
I was only tending to the sick. Besides, you weren't even here just now. Where did you go?
You know full well about my situation, Lady Bailu. If there are people from the Ten Lords Commission present in the plaza, then... the Ten Lords Commission? You're not a Ten Lord Spiritfarer. Why are you trying to frighten people?
I only left the Alchemy Commission for an official medical visit. There's nothing more to it, okay? The nurse here can vouch for me.
Easy, Lady Bailu. She's clearly not from the Alchemy Commission either.
Then don't scare me like that. Huh. Wait a minute. I've seen you before in the plaza. I was surrounded by all those Mara-struck. You rescued me, right? It was you! You came just in time, Vancia. You said you don't know the way from here, right? This girl's no pushover. She'll be able to help.
No, Lady Bailu. I don't trust her. Please leave us. Said no trustworthy person ever.
You two, stop arguing! I think there's someone from the Alchemy Commission over there. You! Help us hide first! We'll tell...
People love visiting here. Do you know why?
You'd be a tool to miss a tile in the pool.
Need your extractor cleaned or your starship service?
Lady Bailu.
Coming! Help us get rid of him, please! We'll have plenty of time to talk later.
I'll ask first, and then decide what to do.
I don't believe in ghosts.
You there! Excuse me. What? You're not the only one. Can you at least hear me out first? Have you seen a woman wearing an Alchemy Commission uniform? She was about the same height as you. I think she was heading towards the jetty. We walk the same path, but it would seem she's hiding from me. Very well, thank you. I'll head over to the jetty. The opposite direction? It can't. Are you covering for her? You know something, all right.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz. Welcome, customers.
Time for swordplay! Bladed flight! Swords descend!
This combat needs optimized. This is double speed. Time for a buzz.
Seize the moment.
Yeah! How many can you block? Strike with heart!
This ends here.
Let's be friends. Yeah!
Time for bladed flight!
There's more to this Alchemy Commission doctor than meets the eye. I wonder if I can glean more clues from him. That's an Alchemy Commission doctor's uniform, all right. Dahao did say there was suspicion surrounding the Alchemy Commission. I better take this. I better take this. I better take this. I better take this. Or maybe that's not... Or maybe that's not necessary.
Cultured people. You'd be a tool to miss a
Need your
tile.
extractor cleaned or your starship service?
Nobody home! You're back! Does that mean we're safe now? We're coming out! wanted to catch me and take me back to the Alchemy Commission, right? I knew it! See? I told you that—
Thank you for helping us. But I'm worried you being here could just complicate matters further.
Huh? Why were they looking for Miss Bancia?
How is that possible?
How can I prove the doctor from the Alchemy Commission? Wait a minute. I'll keep looking. Does this prescription really have any— Wait a minute. Here's the proof.
Wait, I've heard of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Aren't they those crazy followers that worship the Mara Struck and the Plague's author? But Bancia's—
Lady Bailu, you
wanted her to treat the Mara Struck? Suspicious. Could she be a disciple of Sanctus Medicus? Wait a minute. This is a prescription.
The handwriting on this prescription is exactly Bancia. Are you really from the—
I am a member of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. And that doctor from the Alchemy Commission. But I never meant to harm Lady Bailu. I made a deal with Lady Bailu before we escaped. We have an urgent task.
I should ask Bailu what she thinks about all this first.
Treating wounds and diseases is one thing. Curing the evils of humanity? There I was thinking, someone helped me escape the Alchemy Commission because they genuinely wanted to help me. Enough. Being angry will stunt my growth. Let's put this behind us. I don't know much. If it weren't for those scrolls in the Alchemy Commission's Elixir Research Terrace, I doubt anyone in the Shinsho would have heard of them. A long time ago, even by the standards of long-life species, the Shinsho eliminated an organization that worshipped the Plague's author. Why were they eliminated? Because they held an incredibly dangerous notion. Shinsho people wanted to be released from the threat of Mara and return to the stability of life and death. Yet the disciples of Sanctus Medicus believed that being stricken with Mara was a blessing, a natural evolutionary step in casting off the mortal coil. Sounds great, right? Well, only if you think becoming a monster devoid of all humanity is a good thing. That's why the Cloud Knights and Ten Lords Commission cooperated to eliminate the organization. But just because you can't see something doesn't mean it isn't there. It's like eradicating a sickness. Easier to do when the symptoms are visible. In hindsight, not only did the disciples endure, they expanded the organization in secret. The people of the Shinsho have asked themselves that question thousands of times. Countless doctors and sages have dedicated their lives to researching a cure for the curse. Tragically, besides a few theories, no one has come to a definite conclusion. In truth, nobody in this world can fully comprehend the curse of the Plague's author. When symptoms strike, the Mara Struck are quickly taken away by the Spiritfarers and judges of the Ten Lords Commission. I just want to reduce their suffering and let them leave with dignity. But the people of the Realm Keeping Commission do have a point. How should I know? It's not like Commission members walk around with Disciple of Sanctus Medicus on their foreheads.
I'm sorry I wasn't honest with Lady Bailu. But I asked her to save my beloved. In return, I broke many of the Vidyadhara's laws, and the Alchemy Commission is bound to punish me. I don't have much time left. I thought we would be fine after we escaped. I just couldn't find a way to tell her I was a disciple and about...
You've been nice to me, but you shouldn't have kept me in the dark. I hate when grown-ups hide secrets and only tell you half the story.
His name is Leamu. I used to think that the suffering of short-life species was nothing. But my heart... it's something I never expected to experience in my lifetime. Well, that's when I thought of Lady Bailu. The dragon lady that can heal mortals through tears alone. But it would take 30 years for her to treat all. I had no choice but to come up with this plan. I'm already showing symptoms of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus regard the Marastruck as saints. They take all kinds. But since I met Leamu, I realized that these saints are horrible creatures. Even if I were to become immortal, to not recognize him, to forget him, or... That's why I stopped taking the medicines and escaped.
She hid everything from me. After all these years. Bancia, tell us...
I can't let the disciples of Sanctus Medicus or the Ten Lords Commission find us. We need to find a way to get to Cloudford without drawing their attention.
You'd be a tool to miss.
Cultured people love visiting here.
I'm Guang Da, an orderly from the Realm Keeping Commission. If you have an urgent issue, please go to the Chancellor. If it's official business you're here about, you'll need to go to the Chancery. Daha. Hey, keep it down. You've got it wrong. That's not my ship, it's my friend's. My friend has a Starskiff travel permit and can help you leave quickly. I'm not the one who owns...
Just cut to the chase. Can we take the ship, or...
Yes, you can, but please keep it down. I can take you there if the price is right. I mean, my friend can take you there. So, relax.
Leamu?
Bancia, your symptoms are getting worse. I have some soothing tonic in my gourd. Would you...
Thanks, Lady Bailu. I told Leamu to hide in a Cloudford shipping container. Because I promised Leamu I'd bring him an elixir of immortality. To make him one of the people...
You know that's what...
Yes. But... I knew nothing about the treachery of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus back then. I only knew that people in the Alchemy Commission were involved in ancient clandestine medicines, but I was wrong. It wasn't a blessing of immortality.
They were turning humans into...
Short-life species are expendable to those maniacs.
Hey.
That's right. Lady Bailu, you still remember our deal?
You helped me escape the Alchemy Commission? I saved your sweetheart.
Thank you, Lady Bailu. The place we arranged to meet up is ahead. I can't forget it. I must get there.
This is bad. She's starting to lose touch with reality. The soothing tonic might not work anymore. This calls for shock treatment.
How can that be? Where is he? We agreed to...
Let her rest here for a while. Try not to...
But
He's not— Nurse, get a hold of yourself. Doctors, can you see if there are any clues nearby? I don't think Are you talking about jade abacuses? We escaped the Alchemy Commission in a hurry. Leave the patient to me.
Let's start with this area and see if we can find any clues nearby. It looks like Banshia's sweetheart was tracked by the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, and I should go and tell Banshia and
What happened? Did you find any clue? No way. Do you know how bad your condition is? Don't worry. I'll find young Mu and treat him.
No. I know exactly how bad my condition is. That's why I've changed my mind. You'll help me. I have a favor to ask you. You've seen for yourself how dangerous the Mara struck can be. Thank you. I'm glad to hear you say that.
I caught sight of a lot of disciples in the area just now.
I'm a traitor to them. They won't stand idly by if they lay eyes on me.
What?
Lady Bailu, I can't go on.
These are waiting for us here.
Lady Bailu, watch out!
There you are. Z clearly failed then. Oh, and if it isn't the Dragon Lady, trying to make a...
Blah, blah, blah. I've heard enough out of you already. If it's a beating you want...
I'll deal with you in a moment, little girl. Men, take the traitor and make sure you get the list from her. Is that how you beg for mercy? What the heck are you doing? Where is everyone? Seize them!
Are you giving me an order?
You!
Karmic atonement.
A Ten Lords Commission judge?
Huh. More enemies. Time for a buzz.
Welcome, customers.
How many can you block?
In the name of Lend, a will forged in ice never falters!
Blade and flight! This combat needs optimized. This is double speed.
1,000 wonders to fight as one!
Practice is over. Swords descend!
Can I have time for a buzz?
Is that all?
Yeah! Time for swordplay! Strike with heart!
This Ten Lords Commission judge packs a punch. But Bansha, you...
Shh. If she notices my symptoms, she won't hesitate.
Why are the disciples of Sanctus Medicus pursuing you? Tourists? You, girl, raise your head. You have a wandering look in your eyes. A Mara-struck look, perhaps?
Help us, Miss Judge! We only just managed to escape before the delves were locked down. Those evil men have been chasing us. This nurse is so scared she can barely stand.
Madame Shui, the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been found in the southwest of Cloudford.
This place isn't secure. You soldiers? See them on their...
That's the strangest judge I've ever come across. Bansha!
I made it this far.
Let's go this way and see if we... There are Cloud Knights and disciples of Sanctus Medicus over there.
There are armed villains up ahead. If you're not on duty here, return to the city for your own safety.
He's right behind that.
But there are Cloud Knights stationed there. Cloud Knights are well... Didn't we pass some soldiers resting on the way over here? You know the place... A spot of emergency treatment in exchange for some armor. Sounds fair to me.
Let's do it. There's no time.
Just tell them your soldiers guiding me back to the Alchemy Commission. They won't know any...
Halt!
Surely, you know the healer lady of...
She does have horns and a tail. I knew that. You're escorting her...
Affirmative.
No! No! I haven't finished playing yet! I don't...
That's right. You don't seem very well, soldier.
Don't worry.
I still want to play! I'm hungry!
Access granted. Good work, soldiers.
Thank you.
How was that? Wasn't my acting amazing? Let me tell you, a performance like that requires a lot of temper tantrum practice. Hey, if I hadn't pretended to cry, you wouldn't have got through the sentry post. By the way, what's taking Bansia so long?
What? Can you help me check? Has Amara taken hold? But I still... Lady Viola... Is this...
Don't thank me! It's my fault.
You can't cure someone stricken with Mara. It's already a miracle that I still have my senses. That I can... Hey. Do you still remember? Let's go.
What should I do? Serious imbalances of yin and yang? Cold... Stop calling it a deal! I made a promise. I'll heal him.
I'm so sorry. It's because of me that all of you are in danger.
Enough talk. Here, I'll pour the medicine through the helmet.
Thank you, Lady Bailu. But I can't feel the gap between my skin and the helmet anymore.
We've arrived. Is he not...
He's cautious by nature.
But you already...
He won't show himself if you're here.
I remember. Let's go.
Leon, no!
Monster!
Oh no!
Time for a buzz. Seize the moment.
Time for sword strike with heart.
Time for a buzz.
think she saw him one? Grown-ups are complicated. Let's keep heading in this direction.
Are you from the disciples of Sanctus Medicus? Or the Ten Lords?
That's right. I'm here to heal you.
You're finally here. First, I was being chased by the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Then I ran into... But if Banshia sent you, then... Where is she? Isn't she with you?
What do you think? Should we tell him the truth?
What? That monster armed to the teeth?
It's true. Yet...
How is that? Could you take me there? This is Banshia? This hideous...
Hey! I know you're probably...
She changed out of her original clothes, right? Ugh. There's no point in searching. Did she give you any secret boxes?
Search?
You don't know? Ugh, she left me with nothing. The list of the names of the disciples. With that list, I'd be able to blackmail the disciples into giving me the elixir of immortality. Or I could... That woman promised me countless times. In the end, I finally trusted her. But in the end, she failed at the most important hurdle. Or maybe she failed. Are you the type of people that help someone who tricked you? That was her wishful thinking. I wasn't...
Heal.
What?
Let me heal you, so I never have to lay eyes...
Huh?
Great idea! Seeing as I'm due to heal him in...
Wait.
I'm so furious!
I healed him. But for the next 30 years, he'll hiccup uncontrollably every... What? That's the price he paid for my lenience, and it still wasn't enough. Anyway, you know any good hiding places? I'm still on the run. Express? What's that? The Xianzhou is still in a mess. I better stay in Starskiff Haven for the time being. I'm sure there'll be fevers and headaches to take care of. Banxia asked me if I like treating people. Like I said, it's as easy as eating and drinking for me. I don't like or dislike, but this whole incident has made me wish I knew more about the Mara struck. Thank you. Maybe meet again at the food stalls of Starskiff Haven. Bye!
Being surrounded by the universe feels Amazing. The Lawfu feels like a small corner of something much, much bigger. Yeah, all the challenges of everyday life seem to disappear when you gaze out into the universe. All right. I bet there are so many opponents out there in the...
Time to log off. I mean, head back. Now that I've made it this far, the Alchemy Commission and the Seat of Divine Foresight have no chance of catching me. Alchemy Commission? It's you! You trying to scare me to death? It was you who invited me. Why you gotta scare me like that? Honestly. Hey, how about you tell me when the Express is departing? Don't misunderstand. I don't want to leave the Lawfu forever. At least, not right now. I just wanted to head out early and get back early. I don't want to give the Alchemy Commission time to discover my itinerary. Now that I think of it, the Express really... Anyway, thanks for the... They better be, or I won't be coming back.